Today's activity is called 1,000 points. And this is one of my favorite activities because it really challenges you to just get as many reps as you can in whatever exercises that you like. One of the cool things about this workout is that it covers upper body and lower body and abs. So we're just going to go through in the order. And the first one that you see is the squats. We've done this one before. So let's review with the squats. Now with the 1,000 points, it's 1 point per rep. And your goal is to get as many points as you can. Now here's the reality. 1,000 points is probably going to take you about 45 minutes. I've done it. It's sort of fun. It's a challenge, but it's really long. So for you, you might want to challenge yourself 100 reps. 100 points, I mean. 250 points, 300 points, 1,000 points. I don't recommend any of you trying yet, even those of you that are physically fit. Remember, these workouts are technically for adults, but we can still do them as long as we make them work for us. So we're going to start with the squat. We did this last week. Get a nice good wide base. Your weight is in your heels. If you want to counterbalance with your hands, and you're going to sit down into your squat. 1, 2. We're going to do 8 more. Is 5. This toes should be up. I almost fell backwards because my weight is in my heels there, but that's good. You want your weight back. 2 more. So right there, that's 10 points. For those of you going for 100 points, you're already 1/10 of the way. For those of you going for 1,000, which none of you should be, you're 1% of the way. The next movement, it's called half jacks. We've done the half jacks before. So everything's in, and you're gonna jump, kick your feet out, but you're not going above your head. So let's do 10 half jacks together. Ready? 1, 6. Half jacks are a great way to sort of cheat with this workout because it's pretty low impact, and you can get a lot of half jacks in. But I don't recommend only doing half jacks. I recommend, really doing a variety of all 6 of these exercises. So 10 half jacks plus 10 squats, we're at 20 points. The next movement is one of my favorite movements. It's an explosive movement. It's going to work your legs, it's going to work your abs, it's even going to work your arms if you do it correctly. This is called a jump knee tuck. Now you're not just going to jump up as high as you can. You're going to do that while tucking your knees in. And what did we say about lifting up your knees when you exercise? You're going to work that core area. So this is what one looks like here. Notice when I jump, I get low, and I use my arms to help propel me in the air. Arms back, arms are going to go up. Also notice how I use my hands as a guide for me to make sure I'm lifting my knees up. So after I swing my arms up into my jump, my hands are going to stop here and my knees are going to come up to my hands. It looks like this. So you get low, explode into your jump. Let's do 10. Ready? Did you notice when I landed, I sort of did that bounce? I did that to reduce the impact of me landing on the ground.
I can't wait to get back in the high.
Woo! You should really feel it now. We did our 10 jump knee tucks. We did 10 half jacks. We did 10 squats. We're at 30 now. 30 points in, just like that. So we're gonna keep with the idea of working that core. We're also going to work our arms and our core at the same time. And now, similar to the jump knee tuck, this is called, let me see actually what it's technically called, plank jump ins. So to do a plank jump in, you're going to get in your high plank position, just like you're doing a push-up. But you're not actually going to do a push-up. You're going to jump in. See how I bring my knees up to my chest? Then you're going to pop back out. At no point am I putting my knees down. At no point am I resting. I'm here, tuck in, kick out. And then I stay in that plank position. Plank knee tucks. We're gonna do 10 of them. Ready? Start high plank. Let's go. That's 5. All right. 10 times 4. I think that's 40. Good job. So we were just in that high plank position to do the jump, to do the knee tucks, plank knee tucks. We're gonna get back in plank. Now we're gonna do push-ups. 10 good, steady push-ups. Keep those elbows tight, fingers pointing forward, down, and up. Really hold that plank position. Some of you, when you do push-ups, you really wanna, some of you are doing this. Some of you are getting too low. Keep that flat back, going down, and then up. Let's do 10. Ready? Five. All right. That's 50 points. We got one more exercise to do. This is gonna be another new one. Introducing three new exercises. This one's called a crunch. Now, if you look at the picture in this workout, the person has their hands behind their head. But I really want to caution you about putting your hands behind your head when you do a sit-up for a couple of reasons. One, you're gonna have a tendency to want to pull with your hands as you start to feel some fatigue. And when we exercise, we want to isolate our muscles. And if you're pulling with your hands, then your abs aren't working as much as they should be. The second reason you don't want to put your hands behind your head is when you do this, especially when you get tired, you're going to pull and you're going to strain your neck a little bit and you could hurt yourself. And again, exercise is to help yourself, not to hurt yourself. So when you see people put their hands behind their head, usually it's just there to guide them. And their fingers are softly on their head. They're not grabbing or pulling. What I'm gonna recommend is that you do it like a curling, like we do for the fitness gram. So I'm gonna see if I can get on camera here. So you're gonna sit with your knees up. You're gonna put your palms on the ground next to you, not behind your head. And you're just gonna slide your hands towards your heels. So you're here are my hands, slide them towards your heels, stop, up, and stop. As you do this, try to keep your feet on the ground. Again, when you lift your feet off the ground, you're using secondary and tertiary muscles. And our main focus is the abdominal muscles. You should feel trembling in your stomach as you do this. Let's do 10. That's 5. All right, that's 60. 60 points. If you're going for 100, you're 1/6 of the way there. If you're going for 200, you're 1/12 of the way there. I'm gonna stop with that math. But seriously, no one should be going for under 100. 100 minimum. Challenge yourself, try to get 200, 250, 300. Do not try to do 1,000. Go back onto the Google Classroom, answer the question I asked you, and then we're gonna Zoom today at 1:35. Have a great day.